Are Lego boxes worth keeping, or should you just throw them away? That's what we will be discussing in today's video on both sides of the argument, why you should and why you shouldn't keep your Lego boxes. And hopefully by the end of this video, you will have a conclusion on which side you want to be on. And also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and let's get into it. Let's get into reasons why you should keep your Lego boxes. So the first one is collector's value. For some expensive and rare sets, by having the box, it raises the value of the Lego set. So that would be a good reason if you have older sets and are possibly going to sell them in the future. That could raise the value of the Lego set. Another reason is storage and organizing. By having your boxes, it's easier to see which sets you own and which sets you don't. Because in my case, I have a lot of Lego sets that are not built at the moment. And some sets I don't even know that I owned. But by having the box, I know that I could pull out the box and be like, I know I have this set. Unlike having it in bins and not knowing. But I guess you could also argue that with you have the instruction manuals still. But that could go both ways. Another reason why people keep their boxes is for display purposes. Sometimes they want to have the box on a shelf and act like a frame and then have the set in front of it. Those look really cool. And I haven't yet done that, but I think that's a really awesome and unique way to display your Lego set. And also, they look really good, especially with some of the box arts on the Lego set. And to feel the part of the set and remember all the past amazing memories you had playing with this set and building it. Some of the boxes have different eras. In the past of Lego Star Wars, every year or every few years, they change the style of the box art, which is a great way to change up the Lego theme. And some people keep that because it's kind of art to them. And they could even, some people cut them up and put them in frames and stuff because it's a form of art. Now we're going to get into reasons why you should throw them away. So first and obvious reason, you just don't got the space for it. Boxes can take up a lot of space. And especially if you're limited with your space, it's hard to find the room to keep your boxes, and some people are forced to throw them away even if they want to keep them. I guess you could cut the tape and break the box down, but some people don't want to do that. So that's one reason why people wouldn't want to keep their boxes, because it takes up a lot of room. Another reason to throw them away is not all boxes add value to the Lego set. For the more common sets, they don't appreciate as much as other Lego sets, which there's no reason for keeping the boxes if the set's not going to go up as much as some of the other sets. So that's another reason. And last reason why you shouldn't keep them is if you don't plan to sell your Lego sets after. Because like I said, some of the boxes add value to your sets, and if you're not wanting to ever sell your sets, or you have no plan to, no reason in keeping your boxes, because there's no reason to keep something that you're not actually going to use, like a Lego set or something like that. Now that we've seen both sides of the argument, let's get into best of both worlds. Like I said earlier, you can flatten your boxes to save space, unlike keeping them in the regular box form. You can break it down and still have it for memories. That's what I do for most of my boxes. Break them down and I put them out back. So they're super thin. They're like this, and there's like 100 boxes in it or something. And also only keep the limited or more expensive boxes. This is another thing I do. I usually only keep my bigger Lego set boxes that mean more to me. Like working up all my hard-earned money when I was younger to get the AT-AT. I worked really hard to get that Lego set, and having the box really resembles something to me, and be like, I worked hard to get that Lego set. And that's a way of remembering those moments, as I suggested earlier. Another great way is just to take pictures of the boxes, because you still get the memories and you get to see the awesome artwork, but you don't have to deal with the cluster of all the boxes. Keeping the boxes can be great for collectors, great for adding value, and great for nostalgia, But on the other hand, it can take up a lot of space, add cluster, and make just a huge mess that's not needed. But in my opinion, I really only keep the bigger, more expensive Lego set boxes just to save some space and keep it from being like an addiction of keeping boxes, because I find once you start, you really cannot hold back, and saves me from having a lot more clutter and a messy room. So if we come down here in the closet, this is where I have all my boxes that this should be broken down. But we have mostly big, absurdly large sets, but when I was younger, I'd also keep boxes like this. But this set is super old, so maybe I would keep this because of just nostalgic purposes. But we have so much stuff in here, and I'm not going to go through all of them. If anybody would be interested in future videos of me going through all of them, that's a possible video idea. What's that one? Well, shut up. But yeah, let's get back to the desk. But this leaves you with your own opinion now. Are you going to keep your Lego boxes or throw them away? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Really do appreciate it. Hope to see you guys in more videos. See ya.